What's up, guys? Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I have to be honest, I am completely unprepared to have this vlog today, or my motivation, or whatever I'm talking about. But you know what? Today I'm talking about the power of process. And the most important thing about the power of process is moving before you're ready. I wish that when I was born, I had this little quote above my bed that just said, "Move before you're ready." It is literally like the foundation to, I feel like the key to success at life is move before you're ready. The biggest thing, I mean, you guys know this, you feel it. It's like, you know, the weekend comes, you have all these plans of things that you want to do or where you want to go, but then Netflix comes out with a new show, or you want to go to the movies, or you're tired and you just want to snuggle with your cat. Like, I get it. But you have to act, because actions create a reaction. And so that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today, and really just talk about this process a little bit of how I came to be sitting with you right here, right now. Literally, like, I just brought some plants in and I'm like, this is YouTube, this is what's happening, right? But it's so cool. It's been an interesting journey already. I feel like I'm learning so much. And the biggest thing that I'm learning is that you just got to put yourself out there, and you just have to act. And that action will create a reaction. Because I know for me, and maybe for you too, it's really easy to get overwhelmed, to feel like, oh my God, I have all this stuff I want to do, or all this stuff I want to like be, and in places I want to go. And it's hard to prioritize it. And I think there's a lot of things I want to talk about in maybe later vlogs about like how to prioritize. And if you're interested in that, comment below, because I live for life efficiency. I am all about that. And it's been interesting because this has been a season in my life where I've gotten a lot of feedback on where I'm at. And the majority of that feedback is surrounding the idea of stability. And I think it's really, really hard to have stability when you're moving and you're acting. And that has been my fundamental piece of it all. It's like, I'm like an action person. I like to get stuff done. But it's not just about the action itself. It's about, one, where that action is taking you, and two, how you feel while you're acting. Like, you have to be okay with it not being perfect. Who are my perfectionists out there? Please let me know. Man, that's me. I struggle so much with wanting it to be perfect, with making sure that I have the right camera setup, or I have like cool transitions, or all that stuff. And it was so interesting because throughout just this YouTube journey already, I had made videos like last summer, like some of the videos just, I was like in tank tops, and I'm like, oh my God, why have I taken so long to start this and do this? And it's like, it makes me crazy. But the fact is, it was just like fear of failure, or maybe even fear of success. You know, I think it's important to try to define and figure out like what is holding you back. And for me, it was like, it just felt like too much work. Do you ever feel like that? Like, yeah, it'd be great to have this awesome life, but that seems really hard. And you know what? It is hard. But I want you to say out loud, like, that you, like, life is hard. Life is hard. Life is hard. Yes, okay? Done. We get it. It's gonna be hard. You gotta get over it. It's gonna be hard no matter what you're doing. Would you rather work really hard and like kind of struggle through doing something that you feel passionate about? Or would you rather struggle through a life that you're not happy about, that just feels like status quo? I mean, it is painful no matter what you're doing. Like I don't want to like get into this negative thinking, but life kind of sucks sometimes. Like, it's hard. It's hard to balance everything and prioritize and all the things. And you know what also is hard? Is like, you also get in your head a little bit, or at least I do, about like what you're doing. So wherever you're trying to go and you're like trying to do these action steps, but then you're like, man, am I even like ready for this? Am I good enough? Am mean, look at what he's doing or she's doing, and like they already got it going on. Like, why should I do this? And let me tell you what I've learned from this, almost 2-year process of having a podcast and not like blogging and vlogging and interviewing and all this stuff now, is that you cannot look right and left. You cannot fall into the comparison trap because it will suck your soul. I swear, it's like you will never get out of that. Because if you start looking at what that person's doing and that person's doing, you're like, oh, this person's doing exactly what I want to do. Like, you will never do it because you're constantly comparing yourself to them. And I was telling, I feel like I've told a few people, this week, is that what the world needs is not the content. What the world needs is your voice on the content. So it's you. It is like the most important thing is to be authentic and real to you. I feel like I'm like on my little pedestal, like, this is what you should do. But I mean, for real, it's like, it's so freeing when you can just cling on to the fact that, one, you are enough. Yes. I normally have my mantra band on. I don't know why I don't have it. I need it. But I have this mantra band that says you are enough. And if you can cling to that, like, let's partner together. Let this community get together around that fact of like, that God has given you a beautiful, wonderful gift. And you do not need to be afraid. You are enough. And if you like feel something that you need to do, it is time to do it. Like, it is time to act. Today is the day, not tomorrow, because it will never be the right time. I promise, it's never the right time. Even now, I'm like, I'm recording this, the sun is setting, I'm like, my lighting's gonna be all bad and all that stuff. It's never the right time. Do it anyway. Do it now, and you got this. I know we talked about a bunch of things today, but just to recap, like, the power of process is incredible. Like, life is 100% about the journey, not the destination. It is all about this moment right now and like learning and failing your way to success. And we talk a lot about failure, but it's like, failure freaking sucks. It is hard, and it is like, literally you get like the stress sweats, like that is failure, and it's uncomfortable, and it's something you have to like build a tolerance to be honest. You can't just be like, I'm gonna fail today. Like, you have to kind of, I mean, at least I feel like I have to slowly fail to be like, okay, I can do this. So I encourage you today to do a slow fail, but just to kind of do some action, because action is gonna create a reaction. I hope you found value from this today. I feel like I'm like, I need to take my inhaler after this. I'm getting all like hyped up and hot and bothered over all this, but I feel really passionate about the fact that I'm a regular person, and the fact that I can just even create this is incredible, and that is 100% God working through me, and God wants to work through you too, but you need to do your part so that He can do His part. I love you guys so much. I wish you all of the peace and the joys and the positivities today. Have a great day, and keep it easy, my friends.